Happy New Comic Book Day, everyone. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. If you're catching us on the rewind, thank you very much. If you're hanging out in the chat, get ready. It's going to be a good ride. Today was an excellent New Comic Book Day. And let's preface all that by saying if I get short-winded or if you see me mute my mic, I am on the tail end of a pretty serious illness that I've had for a while. And right in the middle of that illness was Only Slabs. So I want to come out here and just publicly apologize to Rob and say thank you to Mad Spidey. I probably shouldn't have done the show, but looking back, it was a really fun show for me, at least from my perspective. But I had to watch the rewind for that because I really was like in a fog. That's how rough this has been. It was basically a head cold that went to my lungs. I don't want to get into the whole pneumonia talk, but I am on some serious meds at this point and a puffer just to get to the other side of this. It's not COVID for what it's worth, but it's been a hell of a go. And today is definitely the best day I've felt so far. But like I was mentioned to the crew backstage, I feel like I have no gas. Like there's nothing in the tank. There's nothing down in the reserve. It's just empty. So I guess today I really got to flew it up because I got to go back to work tomorrow for Thursday and Friday. But yeah, enough about me and my trials and tribulations. Like I mentioned, today was a real good New Comic Book Day. And at 8:30 tonight, I'll be dropping my New Comic Book Day haul video where it's kind of a new style of video. If you have the opportunity to watch it, please do. And give me an honest critique. Basically, I now have a mic where I'm not strapped to my phone the way I am with my computer right now. And I basically set up the phone in a portion of Retro Rocket Comics. By the way, my LCS, your LCS, friend of my channel, friend of your channel. Rob's not paying. There we go. Thank you, Rob. And see, God bless you, Rob. And I basically set up in an angle and decided to do something. So if you have the opportunity later on tonight, 8:30, if you're not checking out other people's shows, give that video a go. And like I said, give me an honest critique. I can take it. Whether you think the music's too loud or the camera is just too far away or not a good idea at all, I look forward to your comments. But let's and again, Rob, I'm sorry that I wasn't 100%. I probably should have said, "Hey, man, like we had a
you were
solid
there.
guest.
Spidey was there. It was work. It was all good."
Yeah, like I mentioned, when I watched on the rewind, I'm like, this is like a good show. Like we all clicked on all cylinders, but I can't remember the show. Like I said, like I was in a fog. But I didn't want to let you down because I thought, okay, Saturday morning I'll get up, things should be better, and I hate like canceling on you last minute, and I didn't want to do that. But holy cow, man! Like I was.
So now you know you're good when you're sick.
Yeah, like
imagine
zombie mode.
if you applied yourself.
You know, I've been hearing that ever since like grade 1.
Your mom said, Chris, if you just apply yourself.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Let's bring
up
Scotty.
Somebody who needs to apply themselves.
Whoa.
I was talking about Izzy, not Scotty.
And,
what are you talking about me for?
You know how it is.
So let's go around the table. And LF, I'm going to skip you because I know necessarily you don't participate in New Comic Book Day books, but boys at this point, no, because she picks up classic books and brings them on, but she picks up at her LCS. Now I'm going to ask you: are you north or south
right now?
North or south of $60 on your New Comic Book Day books? Rob, north. Scotty,
north.
Izzy, north. Now, LF, are you north or south of $60 on the books you picked up?
What do you think?
On the books you picked up, LF, are you north or south of 60? Yeah. Yeah, it was everyone it was that kind of New Comic Book Day. And I got to admit, I'm just a hair above 50. I didn't go crazy with the variants. Yeah, and
I had a discount.
Yeah. So let's say hello to everyone in the chat. And everyone in the chat, if you picked up New Comic Book Day books, just say north or south. And I'm curious to see because this is one of those weeks where people usually have a lot of books that came out, and there's a couple number ones that is pretty interesting. First and foremost, first person to drop their name, such Crucius 1971. Good morning to you. That was at 11 o'clock. And then again around 12, he said, hooray. Appreciate Liz Crucius. He's one of these people, and I'm sure with your channels as well, everyone on the panel, no matter what video you release, if it's good quality, bad quality, just a short one, a long one, he always leaves a comment. So God bless you, Liz Crucius. We appreciate you. Scott Yvonne is omnipresent. And, well, Liz Crucius now joined us. Izzy is also omnipresent, and we'll talk about a video that he dropped earlier as well. Shout out to the voice. Steve White is here. Happy New Comic Book Day, my man. And Rob is first and I'm all tongue tied now, man. Rob is omnipresent. Shout out to Cliff.
And accounted for, sir.
And accounted for. And Cliff is in the house. Happy New Comic Book Day, Cliff, my man. Hope that you're doing well. And shout out to Robert Springs. Hello to Liz Crucius and everyone else in the chat. Appreciate you stopping by. Bonjour, Jean Malo. Ça va? Hello to Jean Malo. Hope that you're doing well, my man. Channel member. And shout out to Seth 11. Monkeypox? Nah, man. No. I don't participate in that kind of lifestyle. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Was there a new one, Alaska pox or something?
Yeah, I don't know, but I know the measles is back in Canada right now. But
no, because we brought it. It's probably because some American gave it to you guys because everybody said, "Oh no, all the vaccines are bad.
Yeah,
we eradicated disease. Let's bring them
back."
Let's
not, Rob. Let's not
go there.
No, it's not monkeypox. And shout out to channel member Papa Wheelie is my man.
What's up, Pop?
What's up? Hope that you're doing well.
Hey, Papa.
And the comic book G man. Appreciate that, man. I am getting better. I just wish I could get put together at least 6 hours. And Shattered Glass, Tyler. Last week was easily the best. Only I don't,
I'm looking at my Apple Watch, and when you mention anti-vaxxers, my heart rate skipped up 10 beats. And it's back down. I'm not even fucking with you.
I love how they sounded like Goofy when I was saying it too.
Yeah.
All
right.
Boy.
I did, if Tyler's still in the chat, and I hope he is, I want to shout out that Tyler said that he likes the way that I speak to Jean whenever Jean is in the chat. And I know everyone calls him Gene and everything, but I asked him, I'm like, what did your mom call you? Because I know that Jean is a French Canadian. And he said that his mom called him Jean, like Jean Beliveau, famous Montreal Canadian player. So I'm like, well, if your mom's calling you Jean, I'm going to call you Jean as well. So
because I'm your mother.
Because no, I'm just saying, like, because I'm sure Jean got in trouble with his mom. So I just want to talk the way that his mom did to him.
So when he got in trouble, did they call him Gene?
Oh, if you want to call him Gene, call him Gene. I know.
No, but what I'm saying it's like there's like the troubled name. Like when I was a kid, I had a name when I was myself, like normal Izzy, and then there was Izzy in trouble, and I had a different name.
Oh,
your full name.
Mine was Hey You, as something was put airborne towards me.
Yeah, I've gotten the airborne.
I just got called my full name, my first, middle, and
more
last.
so. When I think airborne, I think of a more Puerto Rican lineage.
Yeah,
it's some
my
footwear.
mom was not afraid.
Yes,
it could be specific because for me, I think airborne footwear specifically. Now it could be airborne other thing for you.
No, I mean she would put something airborne towards me if I was,
but not a shoe.
But that was the
no. It would be something, and 9 times out of 10, though, it would be followed up with a cupping of the ear as fast as she could swing.
Ooh,
and
she picked up a hockey stick and ran him into the boards, then slap shot.
My mom, the reason why I'm a nice guy today is because my mom straightened me out pretty quick.
Did you have brothers or
sisters? Threw her gloves off.
Yeah, she dropped the gloves. Yeah.
See, in my household, it was different levels of trouble.
Okay.
Right. So it started with the airborne footwear, then it went to the waist footwear.
Oh yes.
Right. The waist footwear. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And if that didn't work, then we just played some sports.
Like wrestling.
No.
Olympic wrestling? No.
Like you were a basketball?
Boxing? One-sided boxing?
America's pastime.
Like what were you saying?
You got hit with a bat?
Invading other countries?
Different
That's when
generation,
you-
everybody. My mom is a
that's-
great person, though.
That's the highest level you could get, but I didn't get hit as bad.
That's when they threaten your life. Whoa, yeah.
Sleepy
Call
Reader.
ACS, I dare you.
Shout out to Sleepy Reader 666. Hello, and
Would the
Joffrey
spoons
Castry as
hurt?
well.
Oh, I was going to ask you siblings. Do you have siblings?
I do, yes.
Come on,
Yeah.
tell me what they are.
Well, I'm one of 7, but I'm the only child from my mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I was like, I'm one of 7, but I'm the only child. I was like, what does that mean?
No, I'm one of 7. I was the only child for a number of years until my father. Yeah, long story, but
they're dead to me.
We're not here for that. No, I love
They're
that.
in the permanent penalty box.
My sister's been in the chat once, and I appreciate that, Les Crucius. The name changes is here. Hola. And
I'm the only one that's here because of airborne items.
I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you. Channel member Stephen C is in the house. Happy new comic book day to you, sir. And also happy new comic book day to Frog Brawler. Good evening.
What's up, dude?
Hey, Frog.
Let's see. Sleepy Reader is south, everyone.
Wow.
Steve White is north. Frog Brawler is north. And Jamalo, I pre-ordered 4 the Space Ghost covers coming out. Good for you, man.
I just heard that not only is Space Ghost coming out, but there's a new Popeye coming out.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, my
didn't know that
LCS
either.
manager emailed us out saying, "Hey, there's a new Popeye coming out. If you want it, let me know." I was like, interesting.
Popeye.
I am what I am.
All right. Show 2 Comics Embrace channel member. What up, good peoples? Dropping some of those custom emojis. And TJ Flash by Night is in the chat as well, my man.
What's up,
Happy
bro?
new comic book day. Adam Singh South. His pull list was pretty strict. Only reading must reads right now, not caring about too many variants. Gearing up for con season. Good for you. Way to stay disciplined, my man. That's good. And channel member DVH from the other side of the pond has joined us. Good evening, sir. Appreciate you tuning in, DVH.
What's up,
I know it's a little bit later in your neck of the woods. And shout out to Guillaume Barnabé. You decided to go French for this show. I know as little French as almost everyone on this panel right here.
Oui.
It's just what I know. I can pronounce pretty well. Yes. So what the little French I know.
I want to say Sean.
Jean. And show to Marcus, my man. Happy new comic book day.
Je t'aime, Caroline.
Let's see.
All this talk about our moms, man, it's scaring me.
Yeah. Show to Brian LCS, my man. Brian, by the way, I should say, Durs just dropped a new video where he opened up a package from Brian LCS. I suggest everyone swing on by Collecting with Durs and check out the video that got dropped today. Let's see. John's Comics with Kids. John, my man, happy new comic book day. I feel the best voice, one of the best voices in YouTube.
Don't make his head bigger.
He's a good guy.
he's in the committee. He's in the committee.
And speaking of packages that were opened up recently, the handsome fellow immediately beside me here opened up a $100 mystery box from the immortal Biggie Shack, who's now in the chat. And I checked out that video before we went live. It was a solid box. And I feel like with my comment was probably the weakest of all the comments that was left for that particular video. So everyone, please make sure that you visit Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics a little bit
tomorrow.
Later. And
it's only available for channel members right now.
If you're a member, so
a channel member on your channel.
Membership has its privileges, you know. But,
I'm just saying, big put together or big curated and excellent box. When you have the opportunity, make sure you check out that mystery box by Big on Rob's channel. Let's see.
Yeah, whenever I watch a Rob video, it happens the same day in Australia.
Okay. Comics Embrace channel members dropping some of those custom emojis, my man. I hope that you like it. Is he in trouble? Hello, John. Send a French accent.
What are you talking
about? Cliff saying, flying
chancleta, baby, chancletas.
Okay. Okay.
We would have to get switches.
I say there's no T in that.
Well, some people say chancletas.
My grandma would send us out to the bush to pick switches off.
Yeah. Oh. They did that with my dad and his brothers. they had to go get the switch from the tree.
Yeah, Steve White is saying the wooden spoon was his mom's weapon of choice.
Oh,
I
that
got
hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mom was an equal
elbow.
opportunity hitter.
Yeah,
She didn't care what object it
Wooden
was.
spoons hurt.
No, my mom
Yeah,
was a
hurt.
reacher, so whatever was close by.
yeah.
And
That's
She was
what-
also my mom was also the type to tell me to give her the item she was going to use.
Psychologically, that's terrible, man.
It's like Michael
like when you
Jackson's
have to go
dad.
get your dad's belt. Your dad sends you for his belt.
Yeah, I got the belt once.
I
never got it again.
It was different. My mom never raised a hand,
Oh.
but said, "Go wait for your father."
Oh,
So see, I didn't have
That's
that problem.
psychological
That was
warfare
tough.
right there,
In fact,
man.
I wish my mom would tell me go wait for my father because my father
that
didn't
was
do anything.
tough.
Well,
Those were bad days.
Those were bad days.
Dad,
Thank you.
Dad
It
was
was
a
a
police
great- it was
officer
a
in the
great
70s and knew how to
episode.
tune somebody up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Oh my
wooden
God.
spoons. Wow.
Interrogation routine.
Fly
hurt.
swatters. Wow.
Mhm. They were big. They
Yeah.
hit that
Yep.
ass.
You know, it's the
Plastic
worst.
Plastic
sword. Yep.
Hey,
And
The
they would
worst is
split
get
when
those
you got
plastic
smoked.
coat hangers. and
Coat
have them on your
hangers. I
hand.
actually thought
Plastic,
about that
plastic
one.
coat hangers have those little lips they cut mold. They cut
No more wire
coat hangers.
hangers.
Shout out to the owner of my LCS Retro Rocket Comics. Chris is in the chat. Son of a Bruce, my man. Chris, thank you for having my pull list waiting for me today. Appreciate that.
When this show is over, I'm going to call my mom and tell her I love her.
And then you're never going to do to your own children what you did to you, right?
No, my kids never got hit a day in their life. They have no idea.
My
Right.
French
Yeah,
is
it's not the same.
limited to conversational gibberish.
There you go.
Oh, I got some smacks too. I got backhand a couple of times. I was a little sassy.
Let's see.
No,
You?
Soap in the mouth.
Got any more than
The
mystery
sweetest
boxes,
person I
babe?
know.
I know. I don't push people's buttons.
You're such a lady.
I know.
Shout out to 25 Perez through the mail, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. And
Tree branches.
see, I get it now. Yeah. And Geek Out with Roscoe. Roscoe, my man. Happy new comic
What's
book
up,
day.
Roscoe?
Appreciate you stopping by, brother. And yes,
rapidly
yes,
dwindling.
I've
Roscoe.
now as a Canadian, I can say switches wasn't really a thing up here for getting disciplined with, but I know a lot of Americans got those switches across the back of the legs and stuff. And man, just like seeing some old videos of people getting like kids getting that
Yeah.
and it's so fast.
And
It
having
just
to
looks
pick it.
incredibly painful.
Did they paddle kids in school? Like we
Uh,
get back in the day, they would paddle kids.
I got paddled.
So
I didn't. Yeah, we never had that in my end.
I never got caught.
it was
I got
pretty
paddled.
much gone when I started school in 1978, but my father told stories.
Not in the South. It's still alive.
I got paddled in kindergarten.
Oh,
A lot
But
of
was that was the?
but did
type
you
of school,
deserve
though?
it?
Does
Oh,
that
I,
sound
no
to me-
doubt, I deserved it.
Was that like Catholic school or something like that? Because I never, not here.
in the
Uh,
deep South. There's a lot of shitty things in the deep South that never went away. Let's just put
Yeah.
it that way.
Well,
Also
yeah,
got
we know
paddled in
that
high
part.
school.
Shout out to Chuck Hensey. Chuck, great interview the other night, by the way. I caught some of that. That was really, really well done. Carry on, LF.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like okay, so the high school that I graduated from definitely still paddles their kids.
Oh, wow.
It's a poor rural community in Tennessee, and it is named after Nathan Bedford Forrest.
Oh, really?
I went to
Yeah,
Forrest.
Forrest Gump is named after that person as well.
Yeah, it was fucking humiliating going to that school and having that name, but they're proud of it. Let's
Mm.
just,
Okay.
anyways.
John
Big is
Damn.
saying Lil Shaq don't know what a whooping is.
Yeah, my son doesn't
I
either.
disagree with him. That's
Little
pretty
Shaq's
good.
cute.
So TJ is probably the nicest guy in the world because his dad was a boxer. So just heads up. Don't cross TJ because genetically it's there.
It's in his blood.
And DBH is saying that his folks were smackers. Is very fortunate. And shout out to Tito the Alien. What's up, my man?
Greetings.
We should
Appreciate you
preface that
stopping by.
beatings weren't a normal thing. It was on. It was,
No, it wasn't a daily occurrence at all. Like maybe I got it maybe 3 times in my life. I got it bad.
So it wasn't like abusive. It was bad, but it wasn't like a constant. It's like when you did something wrong, you got a whooping.
I got a lot of threats in my time, though.
When I went real bad, it wasn't the whooping. That wasn't that.
Oh no.
No. It was that was the day that Dad ordered 7 cords of firewood that was wet, needed it all split and stacked over there. And then when I got done stacking it over there, decided it would look better on that side of the yard. And then said, nope, I liked it better over there. No, maybe it was and I moved 7 cords of firewood back and forth 14 times before he decided to should just go in the woodshed.
Shout out to Manny the Hobgoblin Collector. Hello. Teacher used to use tree branches to spank us and throw chalk at us. Jeez. My mom said you probably deserved it. Mom is usually right. And I've had chalk thrown in the classroom, but never at me.
I've had an eraser thrown at me.
I've had an eraser thrown at me.
My math teacher, he was an old guy, and when he got frustrated, he would like throw the markers or throw erasers at whoever pissed him off.
Dang.
So I got an eraser thrown at me when I was in 5th grade. I was carried to another classroom in which the teacher grabbed me by the ear and just yanked me to the chair.
I want to preface the show, everyone, by saying that normally this is not the kind of show where we can come on and vent all these trapped up memories that we have. Normally we come on to celebrate.
That was Mrs. Bell.
But this is difficult right now because everyone is even Rob is venting, and Rob is usually like, Chris, let's go.
Well, at the same time,
20 minutes in.
It is 25 minutes in. And Taylor's not here. He probably decided, you know what, I'm just going to show up about half an hour in.
I love stories like this shit.
Well, I bet Taylor has.
Hold on. I got to say shout out to Robert. Robert saying my grandma would make his take a branch off the weeping willow. Oh, that sounds painful already. Yes. And if you better be the right size too. Yeah, that's where I'm just like, I'm gone for the rest of the day. I'm taking my bike and goodbye, Grandma. I'm out.
Now we had one situation where my sister, she got hit with like I said, my mom was a big part. She was the type that whatever she could grab, she used, right? So she found a bottle of hairspray, and somehow she threw the bottle of hairspray, Aquanet, by the way, classic, and it got to her head and it actually cut her open. Yeah. So we had to take her to the hospital. So we took her to the hospital. She got a couple of stitches, and in the hospital, she literally told my daughter, if you say what happened, you're not just gonna get another can of hairspray. Yeah. What happened? I fell down the stairs.
We got to give some props to Jean Malot saying that he won an Original Sin ASM 4 CBCS yellow label signed by Stan Lee. That's incredible, man. Congratulations. And he's saying that it's coming in an 8.5. That's tremendous. Any recognized Stan Lee book that's authentic, my man, it doesn't matter the grade. That's a big good bonus. Too. That's great. Ferdbird the Nerd, Ferdbird, my man, happy new comic book day. It's been a minute. Appreciate you stopping by. And
my mom is lovely.
I hope not, but it sounds like they do.
My mom's a great woman. She had moments.
What did Papa say here? Papa was saying my stepdad got paddled for writing left-handed. Yeah, that was a thing. My mom used to get yelled at school because my mom is left-handed, and she told me stories about that.
Yeah, that generation of my parents, that definitely was a thing I'd heard.
That was there was a highly religious thing.
Yeah.
Because they think left-handedness has to do with the devil. It's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't do that by the time I went to school, but my dad got the cane across the hands. He ripped it off the head teacher and snapped in front of him. Good for your dad. Yeah, my dad told stories of the teacher used to wet the arm and then take a rule and smack it across the wet arm. And my dad told a story later on in his early 20s during his bouncing days, because my dad was actually, if you've ever met me, my dad was a lot larger than what I am. And my dad was bouncing in those days and not necessarily the nicest guy in the world. And he met that teacher that wet his arm and clipped him with the rule. And when my dad went to confront him about it, the teacher said, "How's your mother?" Trying to diffuse the situation, remembering that, yeah, my dad got it. And the only question that I asked him after he told the story was, well, did you deserve it? And of course he deserved it. They let me write left-handed. My son is left-handed. Let's see.
I'm not left-handed.
Nope. I have a left hand.
Yeah. I have two, but I use.
You have two left hands?
I have most days. It feels like it.
Two left feet.
Shout out to channel member Trev, the shipping guru, my man Trev. Appreciate you stopping by.
What's up, Trev? He's not doing well either. He didn't have his show today.
Yeah,
Get better,
And I
Trev.
was planning to jump in on it today since I was working from home. Well,
damn the teacher. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm catching up. Brian saying that he was the youngest of 5. The other 4 wore them out. Okay.
By the time
I bet Brian's ridiculed by his siblings for that because they got it at the brunt end of the stick and he got the easy ride. Yeah. Just don't get taken out to the wooden shed. Yeah.
he just got the music playing in the background.
Right. We don't ask ladies about their age. Gen X trauma. We did it. Yeah, it's true. This might be the comment of the night and Flash by Nights as well.
Well, thanks for the show, guys. It was awesome.
we thank you all for letting us tell our horror stories of show us what trauma you got.
Yeah.
Big. My principal thought I had drugs, so he gave me the option of putting me down or calling the sheriff. So he grabbed my balls.
Been there.
So that was fun. I said, "Take a ball."
I think that's
Say no to drugs, kids.
I don't think that's even in that time that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Jack, I
Manny,
think
the
you might need to
collector.
talk to somebody about this.
Hayford, this was in a small town in the DR.
Oh yeah, DR, of
branches
course.
are,
I bet
DR.
Biggie was a little hellraiser.
patting, not pudding.
Was?
Oh, Pat. Okay, yeah, patting his balls. And yes, Scotty Vaughn, thank you for this. Everyone, make sure that you
Make sure you hit that like button, or else
If,
coming at
if
you.
you got heavily disciplined in your youth, please hit that like button. We'll get this in front of more people who also suffered by the hands of their parents or their educators.
Childhood trauma?
Yeah.
We know after this is done live, he's going to go add some new hashtags to the bottom.
Hashtag
spanking.
You got to see
corporal punishment.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing a giveaway in this show? Because I would love to have a hashtag.
Shout out to Matt
Away
Spidey.
right now. All of our we're just giving it away.
Shout out to channel member Mad Spidey. Again, I wanted to thank
Hashtag
Mad
childhood
Spidey.
drama.
I thank Mad Spidey at the top of the show for helping Rob and I with Only Slabs this weekend. Simon, again, appreciate your kindness, and I know that's super early when you came on to help us out. I am 6'1". I'm 6'1". My father was 6'3". Speak of left-handed, it's 62 Lefty Blues. Digger Jim is left-handed. 62 Lefty Blues, thank you for joining us. Let's see. No, I see TVH is inviting Mad Spidey into the chat, but right now we're going to do what we're supposed to be doing. Rob, show us what you got.
Hey, aside from trauma, I have a book filled with trauma. Batman.
Nice segue.
Yeah. What the hell, right?
Yeah.
And then
You got hit with a chancleta.
we got that incentive variant.
Oh, that's a ratio?
It's Brady.
This is Sparta!
Well, I've been saving that one for Rob, baby. Get that cover A out of here.
I just picked up the slab version, so now I can read it.
Nice.
Wait.
And
It's a reprint.
yeah, this one too is also a reprint, but it's a blank, so I can get a sketch cover done.
I love that trade dress.
Shout out to Pocan Joe. Thank you for joining us.
Little tip I'm going to tell. So on the back of all my blanks, on the backer board, I put a return address label on there. It also has all my contact information. So whenever I go to cons and I'm giving it to somebody to have them do something, or it's already labeled just with the information. So if they aren't giving it to me back at the con, they're mailing it to me. They have all the information right there, ready to go.
Smart.
Little piece of Planet Comics. This is I think this is the last one I'm getting. I think I've pulled this off my list. It's
You're done with the Planet Comics?
Wow.
It's not the old classic
Yeah, I know
Comics
that part.
by a stretch of the imagination. I mean, it started off trying to use some of the characters, but it's gone down.
What about the other Antarctic books?
I haven't read any of them.
Okay.
Giant-sized Spider-Gwen.
Spec in there.
That's a
Yeah,
Finch.
well, more
That's
importantly,
no, not a
we're
Finch.
finally getting another Spider-Gwen
Finch.
book that's going to be her returning to the 616. So
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
apparently stuck in the 616. She's no longer going to be generation hopping.
Mhm.
Spectacular Spider-Men.
Yeah.
So a little
Yeah.
team up there with
Man,
Peter
that
and
is,
Miles.
they are stretched.
We'll
Oh,
get
I didn't
ourselves.
know they made a blank for it.
Yeah, so I can either have somebody sketch both of them, get a jam piece, or I can use for whoever I want.
Mhm.
And
That
then
helps will have the address.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
the incentive variant.
Oh, DNA.
That's cool. I like that.
Shout out to Rich, Comic Cat
Both
Collectibles.
both
If
of
it
them
wasn't-
shoot out.
Oh, bro.
They're both letting you guys know that, in case you're deaf, that they love you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like it.
Or they're at a metal show.
Yeah.
Metal show.
What metal is
Yeah.
this?
Star Wars. We start the trial of Lando Calrissian,
I won't do it.
Vader has such great covers every
and
time.
then there's the incentive variant, which I kind of dig the shadow that they did with.
Nice. That is cool. Creative.
So, anyways, that's the incentive variant there. We got the High Republic.
Mhm.
So everybody there, they just got a green lightsaber because it's really a bong.
So a lightsaber will work in space?
Why not?
Okay, just checking.
It's magic.
Mm,
And then the incentive variant.
that's a nice one.
Yeah, that
I
is
like
cool.
it. I gotta get a Star Wars vignette ready for next week.
For Venom, I went with the
Yeah.
cover from the
Yeah.
cards.
I'm expecting to
it.
see this a couple times tonight. Yeah.
The Marvel masterpieces. I
Mhm.
love those cards.
Oh yeah, classic.
We got the
Mhm.
Ultimate X-Men #1. Apparently, I didn't pay attention. I didn't know I had it on my pull list, and I went and pulled one off the shelf. So
Is that a giveaway book now?
It might be.
Oh,
That would be a cool giveaway book.
And then I have one of the variants.
so a wise man once said earlier today that this is kind of anime-ish, horror-ish when it comes to Ultimate X-Men #1. I'll
Well,
give
then
him
it's
the,
got
What do you
I'll give him
Moko's.
the opportunity to speak to that when it's his turn.
And the last book I picked up.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
The Batman with a hyphen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Batman
it's
versus
Batman.
The
Oh,
Perez.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
a beautiful cover.
Yeah, Venom has been good. It's been
Yep.
it got a lot
Perez.
better. Yeah.
Mike Perkins and Dan Jurgens.
Okay.
The inside's nice. The
Thank you,
inside's
Rob.
nice.
Thank you, Chris.
The wise man I was speaking of is, of course, Scotty Vaughn. Scotty, show us what you got.
Dude, it was a big week. It's a pretty big week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like it was crazy. He takes down the posters every so often. He hooked me up with the poster for What If.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
that's good.
I thought that was kind of cool.
You
Yeah.
lucky little booger.
That's a
And-
what if Loki and Doctor Strange was venomized?
Yeah.
My butt.
This has been good. Nice little adult action. It's pretty good. It's got a good
Real
story.
away.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend that really liked her.
Yeah, I've been grabbing the B covers on that. Okay, and me and a buddy at work, we kind of bond over horror comics. So whenever a new horror series comes out, I usually go big on it if it's something good.
Mm.
But I grabbed the Fog. We got cover A.
Got kind of
Yeah,
a
cover
classic
B.
cover to it.
Well, that cover.
Yeah, it's based off a 1980s movie.
Right, yeah.
Carpenter-
Some of these will
Carpenter.
go to my buddy Daryl at work. So
Yeah, we
He
got to
hooked
show
me up.
some we got to
Yes.
show some respect to the shirt that Scotty's wearing.
Does he have another
That's,
buddy, Daryl?
that's pretty good. That's his other brother,
No.
Daryl.
no,
Mhm.
he does not. But I grabbed the blank for that as well. Then we
Shout
got
out to
Void
you.
Rivals.
That's a spec
Still
right
good.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Still
AR,
good.
thank you for joining us, and thank you to LJ's Comic Bro as well. LJ, I hope that you're doing well.
Got the Eastman cover to this new Last Ronin. I read this earlier. It was pretty good.
Now that's
So we-
reprinting, right? That's the reprint of the story. Because
I don't know.
re-evolution.
I don't know. It's the first time I read it. It was good though.
Cool.
And then we got some foily goodness because I'm a sucker for foil.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny.
Not all.
That flip is the one. That is incredible. That's a great cover.
Yeah, it is a
Look
pretty
at
good
that.
one. I like
Can you
it.
see code now after you seen that?
I also grabbed the blank to this.
Nice.
I thought it was a pretty good one. And then I love the Bartell A covers. Probably one of my favorite books to pick up.
No, I'm surprised Rod didn't pick this
I
one
was thinking the same thing.
I saw it, but
up.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't pull the
No.
I
trigger
even
for it.
spoke to it inside Red Rocket Comics.
Oh,
The Mark
that's
Brooks
cute.
heads.
Dude,
I
this
love
one's really nice. I'm not a huge
Yeah.
fan of the headshot covers, but this one's really nice.
Well, you get somebody that can actually do it, and they're not too bad. Like Mark Brooks, that's not bad, dude.
Yeah, that
Shout out
one.
to Canadian Survivalists. Canadian Survivalists is saying that's the beginning of the new Turtle team. That's
Yeah, the new Turtles.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. And yeah, this, like you were saying, Chris, it's got a definite like indie horror feel, which that's just for issue one. I wouldn't imagine that they're going to continue down. It's sort of the origin of one particular character.
They might.
but-
It's completely different out of continuity, so they
Yeah,
might
true.
go that route.
Well,
True.
it is an ultimate title. And shout out to Troy's reviews. Showing some appreciation for that She-Hulk cover.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. Here's the Betsy Cola for Ultimate X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
That's
kinda
cool. Cute.
I don't really like this one. This is the Mark Brooks for it. I don't really care for it, honestly.
Mm.
It's all right. And then Derek Chew for Miss Marvel.
That
Pretty
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Really well done.
Love it.
Got some Scotty Young for What If Aliens.
That's
And
actually
you know
cool.
what? Aliens may have the best variants of everything that was released this week. Like, and not, I'm not playing down that one. That one's a great cover, but all those Aliens covers were incredible.
There were some good ones.
Yeah. Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
for sure. Some John Boy Myers.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
This is just a cover by. I plan on reading this, but I don't plan on continuing with it.
It's that classic Weapon X pose, though. And
Yeah.
he's got that Age of Apocalypse looking suit on.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the
I'm
Age of
full out
Apocalypse.
myself.
He's got
Shout out
both
to
Grabbed a
channel
blank.
member T Prime.
What's up? Grabbed a blank for the new Batman. Grabbed the foil reprint.
So just a pause here for a sec. Scotty began his segment by showing some posters. Chris from Retro Rocket Comics saying, if anyone wants any Marvel comic shop posters, send me a message on Instagram. He'll see what he can do for you. Everyone, if you're not following Retro Rocket Comics on Instagram, you're doing it wrong. But now you have even more of a reason why to do so. If you're interested in those folded posters, reach out to Chris. I know that he has lots of them. He's given me some of them before in the past. So yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, reach out to Chris. And Chris, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Scotty,
yeah,
please
there you
carry
go.
on.
That's awesome. Got a blank, really cool trade dress. Had to grab that. And then I grabbed this. I thought this was a really cool cover for that Batman Batman First Night.
It's got a nice classic movie poster feel to it.
Yep. And then I actually did grab a figure this week. I got the MCU version of Thor. I picked him up and I got a cool little story. Okay. Once again, I did not get my Ultimate Spider-Man #1 additional printing. I pre-ordered the third print. It did not come, or he said it did not come in. So what I did was I reached out to Nirvana Comics, and Nirvana Comics is going to take care of me on all the Ultimate titles from here on out and give me 25% off. So shout out to
Nirvana Comics. That's great.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, so
And
they're going to take care of me.
It's funny you say that, Scotty. I was talking with Chris today at Retro, and he said that his second printings of Ultimate Spider-Man #1 didn't show up.
Yeah.
And the fact today he got all the third printings of Ultimate Spider-Man 1, and that he went online, he heard that multiple shops around North America, they got shorted issue 3. So these Ultimate Spider-Man books seem to be hit or miss with different shops, but
Not just the Spider-Man books. It's
the Ultimates altogether, right?
Yeah, the Ultimates, because my guy, he didn't get cover A of Ultimate X-Men. He got all the other ones, but he didn't get cover A.
Well, I called the other two. I didn't want to just be a big jerk, so I called the other two shops here in Chattanooga to see if they'd gotten them, and they did get them. They confirmed that they got them, and then Nirvana was like, "Yeah, we'll grab you a copy. We've got them." So
nice.
So it's just
And,
kind of weird that my shop can get me everything but that. I don't know. It's just unusual. It's frustrating. Whatever.
Thank
I'm a
you to
whiny
Trev.
baby.
Thank you to Trev for dropping the link to Retroactive Comics Instagram. Again, if you're interested in those comic shop posters, reach
That's
out to Chris, see what you guys can work out. And I like the old reprint covers usually. Yeah, see, that's legit. Shout out to Kenneth Bird, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Izzy, my man. Scotty, thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
So pretty
Show
much,
us what you
Scotty. It looks like Scotty stole all my books. Because I think we almost have an identical amount of books. But
sorry, man.
It it happens, man. It's just love. We got same taste, right? So of course I picked up the Pulp comic. Look at that, beautiful. It is. This is gorgeous. The inside pages are phenomenal. So go check this book out. It is amazing.
Yeah, Black Label usually is excellent quality.
Mm-hmm. All right. I did pick up, Batman who was not beaten up by his parents. He was beaten up by his butler, it looks like. So
like everybody else in Gotham.
Mm-hmm. So we got that one.
I don't think that's Batman, but okay.
I know, right? But look, one that he didn't get.
Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot.
Look at that. That's right. Got this one. This is
shout out to channel member Digger Jim. So I just got home from work. Start over. You don't want us to start over, man. It's been a whole ride.
I did get the blank.
Yeah.
So I got a blank.
Nice.
It's not the only blank I have, so I have the Batman blank. So looking forward to something. This is actually a book I was supposed to get last week, but I didn't get a chance to get it last week. But I did pick up Crashdown with Anna Joy Taylor. Are they trying to tell us something?
I still got to go get issue 2. I missed it too.
She's magical.
I'm just saying. I did pick up issue 7 of Void Rivals.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It was good. I read it earlier.
Yeah, because I know in Comic-Con, Kurtman was talking about this character. So he says this character is going to be awesome. So looking forward to it. So who knows? This was a freebie. I don't know if you guys didn't know this, but they did.
Yeah, freebie. I grabbed it. I picked it up.
So,
dude, it collects like 4 full issues.
Yeah,
recent issues.
I also did get Miss Marvel. I got this one.
Love it.
Cover A. The Mutant Menace. Right. I got some Weapon X-Men. Number 1. Look at that.
Cool. Yeah, that one's cool. I didn't see that one.
We got the Zombie Wolverine too. Look at that.
Oh, it's got all the different versions. That's
awesome. There's a Danny DeVito Wolverine too. So,
it's a reprint.
It's a reprint. Mm-hmm. And yes, I did pick up this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have that Age of Apocalypse nubbin.
Well, yeah, because
they gave it claws. That's not like it did last time.
Yeah,
I think it was gathers all the Wolverines on the inside of the story. I think that's what it's about.
But they added claws to his metal nubbin.
No, he had it. He had it. He had
it.
He had them.
Yep.
It was set later on in the story. So it was.
Yeah,
wasn't like in the first issue you didn't know that.
But, yeah, it was at the very end of Age of Apocalypse.
And of course, I had to pick up some very elongated Spider-Man.
Look
how long this is.
Is it J. Scott Campbell?
It's very J. Scott Campbell, but it's not. This is Ramos.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You can tell by if you look at the faces, look at the faces. When you see the faces, it's obvious it's Ramos.
And he's got distinctive feet too.
Yeah. But it's still, I like Ramos's art.
Me too. It's just not his normal. I like his Academy, Strange Academy style better, more cartoony.
There you go.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Shiny.
Love it. I love that cover.
It is nice. Right. Also, got to get me the blank.
That is a good blank. I like it.
I have a really cool idea in mind that I don't think I've seen before. That I'm a little shocked that I haven't seen before. So I got an idea for this. So I'm gonna
Shout out to Ryan Riley
toy
and
around
Canadian
with that.
Survivalist saying that his shop had a free Magma Comics preview with 3 short stories. Canadian Survivalist, what LCS do you visit on the reg then, my man? I'm curious.
Mm-hmm. I also picked up some Peach Momoka.
Spec of the week.
Yeah, it really is. We'll
What
see.
did you
We'll see
think?
how much. I haven't had a chance to read it.
Okay.
But I did pick up the 2 other covers. So I picked up this one, which I love this cover. I think this cover's fire.
It matches the tone of the book.
Yeah, it really does. Really like this one. And I like this one a lot as well. This one's really nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Look how nice this is. This is what I call a banger of a cover. And
Yeah,
I don't know
missed
what's
that
the
one,
deal with the
too.
moon, but it's okay. I don't think it was necessary, but it's fine. All right, and that's. I picked up some more stuff, but there was a couple of dupes that I picked up, so that's me.
Okay.
And of course, I got my little girl right here, just hanging.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you to Jubilee. Okay, I'm gonna go next because LF is probably gonna show me up.
Oh.
and I have a fragile ego that way. And
There you go, my ego.
I got the free Marvel must-haves. Now I believe, guys and girls, was this not like 5 years ago when Spider-Man
story.
Deadpool came out?
That story, yeah.
Yeah,
Those 2, yeah, but the Immortal Thor and the Miss Marvel were both new. They were both recent.
Okay. And I went with the super thin, getting stretched out first thing in the morning, Spectacular Spider-Man as well. And I guess I'm the only one that found this. And this is the 3rd printing of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, I saw it.
Nirvana one.
This Sarah Pachilli cover. And if anyone didn't get a copy, reach out to Retro Rocket Comics. He had quite a few. So he was
I thought you were
fortunate
going to send it to us.
And I am not going to send. And like everyone, I picked up Ultimate X-Men #1.
Nice.
Curious to get into it.
It's different.
I picked up again the trading card variant of Venom. This is just glorious. I'm not one for picking them up, but Chris had this in my pull list when I saw it, and I compared it to the cover A, which is okay. This one I thought just crushed the cover A.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's killer.
And Captain America. This is Straczynski's Captain America. This particular volume, it is excellent.
He's a good writer.
And I know writing Captain America has got to be much like writing Superman. It's difficult to write. The goody two shoes kind of good guy with very little faults. But this is a very good series. I'm sure you could pick up the whole thing on the cheap if you wanted, everyone. The last volume of Captain America was really good as well, basically where he returns to Brooklyn. This one's actually better. And I'm really looking forward to getting into that one.
Does he go to Queens or something? That's what makes it better?
No, man, he just hangs out at the bodega down at 43rd.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, like everyone else, I picked up Void Rivals. I'm loving Void Rivals.
Yes.
My cover of the week, hate me if I'm wrong, belongs to Poison Ivy #20, the variant cover by David Nakayama. This thumbnail that I've used tonight, just tremendous.
That's beautiful.
I know why you call it a cover of the week.
Why? Because of the flowers?
Yeah, you hope it was 3-dimensional.
Oh. Why? Because her hands would be written like Comic Journey right in your face?
Yeah, just bring them in.
What,
bring them in. Show me those leaves.
Hold on.
Gotta love that plant life.
Thank you everyone for tonight. This has been such an amazing week. Thank you.
I'm just, yeah.
Wait, put that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, hey, if you like Poison Ivy,
I'm always a fan of foliage.
So let the haters say something now.
I will admit that is a reason to see Madam Web right there.
Yeah, the only reason.
And like everyone else, I picked up Batman 145. That's my new comic book day haul, everyone. And let's take a quick skip back to the comments. Let's see. Chris is saying the idea behind these free Marvel must-haves is to push the graphic novels.
Oh,
And by the
Oh.
way, everyone, we are now officially less than 2 months away from Free Comic Book Day, which is May the 4th this year, the first Saturday in May. And sick. First appearance.
Good one.
Okay. Rector
Can't
Rocky
wait.
Comics say they are sold out on Ultimate Spider-Man 3. They have it in shop, not to worry. So yeah, reach out to him
There
on
you go.
IG. Cliff, reach out to him on IG. Steve, my man, appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night, Steve. At 7:51. Yeah, but he works crazy hours.
Ultimate
so-
Spider-Man 3 came out?
Ultimate Spider-Man 3rd printing. Thank you.
Oh, those are
Thank you.
different
Thank
things.
you.
Don't
Thank you for
confuse me.
Thank you for straightening that out.
Rob's about to leave the stream right now. Like, I'll be back.
I was like, wait a second, I didn't get my
Rob,
copy.
thank
Thank
you.
you everyone for tonight. This has been such an amazing week. Thank you.
Well,
Thank
you gotta take the comment off. You gotta put it back and take
Why?
the comment off.
Why?
Trust
It
me,
was
take
just
the
saying
comment
thank you.
off.
Nah, you're going too
You got
far.
no. You left it with the comment. Next time you put that up, you
There's
got
a whole internet out there, Izzy.
Yeah. There'll be another one next month. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Lady Fantastic to kick all our asses with her books.
I got 4 books.
4
And,
books.
This
So
first
kicks our
two,
asses.
Nikki 9.5. Got picked up this hip hop
Ooh.
vision.
I think that might be my favorite vignette of all of them.
Yeah.
We
That
were
is
talking about those Monday on Comic Book Addicts, me and Morpheus.
Yeah, this is a Wiz Khalifa homage. Vanessa Del Rey did the art. Really cool. He threw in a bunch of extra stuff, but one of them was he threw in a little stack of Luke Cages, and here's one of them that I just love. It's Luke Cage #7, Hero for Hire. Merry Christmas, world. He's about to
That
blow
book
up the
looks
world and
clean.
goodbye. Yeah.
That
So-
book looks so clean that from this perspective, it almost looks like a facsimile cover.
Well, it's not. It's
It's the real deal.
It's the real. It's the see. You can see it's real.
Yeah.
It's the genuine article. But
Nice.
yeah. Thank you.
I like it.
Nikki a 9.5. I also got this in the mail from a guy off eBay, and I got it. It's Tales to Astonish 77, and I got it because there's an amazing Kirby Hulk on the cover.
Oh, cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Like that is awesome.
Yeah.
That's high grade.
Yeah. I offered him $15 and he accepted.
Wow.
Nice.
I know. So anyways, beautiful is not
a reprint.
This
This last one I got at my LCS. I don't think I showed it last week, and if I did, I'm sorry.
That's still
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
I think you did show it
Oh
last
my
week, but
goodness.
but I want
Wow.
to see it again.
I've showed it on other things, but I can't remember. So-
Yeah. And
He-
Superman's on there. I'm just saying. Like,
you mugged the man.
Anyways, oh, and the same guy I got those this Kirby thing from. I made an offer on a couple of 1996 Marvel Masterpieces cards. If you don't know, that set was done as a 100 card set done by Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell exclusively.
Yeah,
So-
I remember.
One of them is
Love Julie Bell.
same. I love Boris too, and
Yeah,
so
same with Boris.
here's Domino,
Nice.
Mhm.
and then I got number 18, Ghost Rider.
Ooh,
yes.
Now that's how you do Ghost Rider.
Gnarly. Anyway, so here's my 96 Marvel Masterpieces. All right, now I'm done.
all right.
Look.
Wow. That
Thank you everyone for tonight. This has been such an amazing week.
How's that for melons, boys?
Yeah. Like, so someone's going to need to clip that for me, please.
It's the clip that keeps on giving.
It's huge tracts of land.
But yeah, this has been a fun show, everyone. It's been therapeutic and comical.
Hashtag trauma.
DVH approves of that clip.
It's been real and it's been fun, but we can't say it's been real fun.
Yeah, it's been real fun.
You know, with all the stuff that we were talking about earlier today, it was nice to wrap it up
with kids.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for
you can think of your mom.
Thank you.
Right?
Just saying.
Boys.
LF, what do you got coming up on YouTube?
Not much. Oh, actually tomorrow I'm doing the 1011 with Gary B.
Nice.
So check it out.
Are you prepared?
No.
Okay.
I'm doing it for a second time. So not prepared, but I'll figure it out.
Knowing it? Okay.
Well, you got 4 books right there, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might spice things up. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot to pick from.
All right. Izzy, what do you got going on the Izzyverse NYC YouTube channel?
So I was just finishing wrapping up a video that I'm going to be dropping on Friday. I would have dropped it tomorrow, but work called me. And we're going to be doing major keys that I got back from CGC. Saturday's Shortbox video list, the top 10 from Shortbox. And of course, Monday, I think I'm going to have some guy that he got a reprint. He's going to be hanging out with us. Digger Jim is hanging out with us this Monday. So
nice.
Stick to the what is it? The metal. Stick to the fucking. What are you?
Huh. It's a reprint.
Yeah.
Again, I asked permission to use that clip.
Poor Digger Jim. I love it though. It's great.
He's got a great sense of humor. That's the best part of it.
All you can do is laugh.
Rob, what do you got going on? Rob's Fat Stacks Comics.
Well, tomorrow we will play Trash or Treasure. Biggie Shack trying to make some money, so raise up some funds so he can get himself a Hulk 181. Put together a $100 mystery box for me, and we're gonna find out: is it trash or is it fire? How many? The real listeners, be honest, it's fire. Yeah. The question is, since it's pretty much all going in, or it is all going into the giveaway bin, it's how many times will Chris have to say, "What the f is that doing in there?" And then Saturday we got Big Ronnie Hustle coming on to Only Slabs. He is a huge McFarlane ASM guy, so it's going to be a horrible show for Chris the Comic Vet. This guy, I've seen pictures. I didn't know there were this many 9.9 and 10.0s on Census, let alone in one man's collection.
Yeah. We're going to be using that Andy vignette a lot. But yeah.
You know what? You got to use the perfect 10. Like 10, 10, 10, 10.
And everyone, again, Rob, I'll let you take care of this.
Heroes Con, Charlotte, North Carolina. Comics Curing Cancer will be there. If you're going to be there, like so many of us, then make sure you swing on by and see what we got going on. We're going to start making some announcements about some of the various things, probably in the not too distant future. But we haven't. But there'll be stuff. Be worth swinging by and saying hi, if nothing else. Chris the Comic Vet shirt available on Fat Stacks of Merch. FatStacksMerch.com. This is a horrible shirt because it just Fat Stacks of Merch doesn't actually have the web address on here, which is a horrible thing. It's FatStacksMerch.com. You can get Comics Curing Cancer merch and Only Slabs merch, including this, the Chris the Comic Vet. Would you mind reading what's on the right side of that label shirt? All proceeds go to Comics Curing Cancer. Including there's actually now a women's cut t-shirt and tank top thanks to Madam Plaster, who
I was there to see
insisted that I should have a woman's cut even though they'd never sold previously.
Okay. Scotty, what's happening on the SFON 82 YouTube channel?
This Monday on Comic Book Addicts, we'll be talking films, movies and films. I'm going to have Chris from Chris and Ralph Productions. He does a lot of movie reviews, so we're going to be focused on movies for a change. It's going to be a good change of pace. So y'all come hang out with me this Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
DVH says that Jim is a top dude. I don't think that means what you think it means.
No. Top
We're
men.
gonna be talking comics. We're gonna be talking digging. We're gonna be talking about rats. We're gonna be talking about facsimiles and reprints.
And
It's a reprint.
yes. So one thing I forgot to mention that I said we were going to try and address. I'll do it quickly right now. Izzy's channel name or his hashtag is a Rat Pack. If you want to see a New York City rat, now is your chance. Head over to Izzyverse NYC, either on YouTube or over on Instagram, and you will see Izzy say, "This is a New York City rat. Stop bugging me." This
Was
is
it an
now your
ROUS?
opportunity. This is now your chance to go see a big.
It was an ROUS?
I ain't saying
You
anything.
have
You
to
got to go see it.
You got to see this. Myself,
Yeah, I know you
everyone.
finally saw the movie, Chris.
Myself, I will be dropping a video where I'm going to be opening up a win from DJ Links. Also, Friday, keep your eye out for the top 10 highest selling graded comic books for this past week on eBay. And I will be dropping a video shortly afterwards where I unveil 2 more books that I knocked off my top 10 list for books that I'm trying to pick up for 2024. And everyone that's been in the chat, thank you for hanging out. To everyone here on the panel, thank you so much. And we're going to let Sydney say goodnight.
Thank you, everyone, for tonight. This has been such an amazing week. Thank you, Lord. Thank you to the amazing cast. Thank you, Casey and Glenn. This has just been so wonderful. Have a crazy night. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for watching. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.